What caramel, chocolate chips, and oatmeal would taste like all put together? Well, if you have, you're in luck. So today I'm going to tell you a little of the background of caramel bars, like how it came to be in my family and why it's such a favorite of mine. I will also tell you everything you'll need in them, and then I'll show you what order to put those in. So first, a little background is, well, my grandma, who would be my dad's mom, who lives in McCluskey, North Dakota, she was looking through newspaper clippings from the local newspaper, the Gazette, and she just came across this recipe. And so in the early years of my parents' marriage, she'd make them for them. And my mom loved them so much that she asked for the recipe. And later on, she perfected it because she uses real butter where my grandma uses margarine, which can they don't turn out right like they're supposed to if you use margarine. So, yep. So, they're a family favorite for, my mom's side and my dad's side. We always bring them to family reunions and get-togethers. It's basically what she always makes. So, I'm really excited to show you guys how to make them. Okay. So, first I'm going to tell you what you'll need in them. So, first, kitchen utensil-wise, you'll need a bowl. I only brought one, but you usually have two for the caramels and the crumb mix. So you'll need two different bowls. Then you'll need the pan to put everything in, and then you'll need measuring cups and measuring spoons. For ingredient-wise, you'll need chocolate chips, caramels, and we usually get the individually wrapped caramels, not the chunks, blocks of caramel, because it tastes different. And that's what my mom always says. You also need oatmeal, cream, butter, baking soda, salt, and flour, plus brown sugar. So then, once you have all your ingredients, you're going to make them. So, what you're first going to do is you're going to make the crumb mix, which is going to go on the bottom of the pan. So, to do that, you would need, and usually the original recipe calls for a 9 by 13 inch pan, but since my mom uses a jelly roll pan, which is larger, she usually doubles everything, so everything will be doubled. So, you'll need 2 cups of flour in the crumb mix. You'll need 2 cups of oatmeal. I'm going to there. A cup and a half of brown sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, a cup and a half of butter, and a teaspoon of salt. And then once you have all that mixed in your bowl, you're going to spread it all over your pan and pat it down until it's nice and flat. And then at 350 degrees, you put it in the oven for 10 minutes. So once it's in the oven, you'll make your caramel layer, which will go on top of your crumb mix. So to do that, you'll need the individually wrapped caramels, which my mom usually has my sister and me do it because it's a lot of work. But we'll take usually about 70, give or take a few. And then you'll put them in here with a cup of cream, and then you'll put that in the microwave for about 6 minutes, and then you have to stir it to make sure it's not lumpy or anything, but you don't want to put it too long in the microwave in case it burns. So then once your crumb mix and your caramel layer are both done, what you're going to do is you're going to spread the caramel all over the crumb mix until it's nice and even. So then once that's done, you're going to take the chocolate chips and you're going to spread them out as much as you want or as few until it's nice and good. And then, I forgot to say in the beginning, but when you do the crumb mix at the bottom, you're going to only use 3/4 of it because once you have your caramel layer and the chocolate chips on, you're going to spread the rest of the crumb mix on top of that. So then, once you're done with that, you're going to put it in the oven at 350 degrees again for about 15 minutes to bake. So that's how long you're going to do it. So today I showed you, I told you a little of the background history, how it came into my family. I also showed you everything you will need to make caramel bars, and I showed you how to make them. And I hope all of you can enjoy them as much as I